Hello everyone and welcome back to another Doctor Who action figure review. In today's video I'm taking a look at the brand new Witches Familiar set, which includes the 12th Doctor and Davros from said story. So this is available now from B&M stores, priced at $19.99, and as always we will start off by taking a look at the packaging. The packaging is the now familiar Doctor Who style guide, which we've come to expect from all the B&M releases that we've seen this year. We have the Doctor Who logo in the top corner, nice illustration of the TARDIS, limited edition, the Witches Familiar collector figure set. The Witches Familiar, mistakenly marked as 1988, but never mind. On the side we have Doctor Who, another illustration of the TARDIS. On the back we have an image of the Doctor and Davros with a description of the story and the behind the scenes. On the other side we have the same illustration of the TARDIS again, with a massive window for you to see the figures. Removing the figures from the packaging, we have the backdrop, which is of the Dalek control room, which is on Skaro, and you can see Skaro in the corner there, which is a really nice detail, and it is in brilliant scale with the figures. So here is the 12th Doctor all out the packaging and looking lovely. It is what we've come to expect from the t-shirt, hoodie looks for the Doctor. However, this time we have a brand new paint deco to better represent how the Doctor looks in that opening story for season 9. Looking at the head sculpt, it is, as ever, a great likeness to Peter Capaldi. However, this time the paint apps are slightly thinner. The paint applications are slightly thinner, so we have a much sharper likeness of the Doctor, which looks great. We have the great details of the jacket, as always, and the hoodie with the t-shirt, which has a nice new, very subtle pattern on it, which, yeah, I guess does represent what the Doctor wears in that story. Moving down to the trousers, we have the checked pattern, which has come out looking very nice and lovely, and we have matte black boots. The coat, as always, has the red lining, and the hand, if the camera will focus, you can see the gold band for the ring that he wears on his finger. So overall, it's a great figure with some nice, lovely looking details, as you can see. Moving on to articulation, the Doctor has a swivel at the head, ball joint at the shoulder, swivel at the bicep, a hinge at the elbow, and a swivel at the wrist. Bit squeaky. We have articulation at the waist, at the hips, at the thighs, at the knees, and at the ankle. So this is one of the better articulated of the Doctor Who figures. Moving on to Davros, this is more or less the same figure that we saw many years ago released in the Stolen Earth set and the series 4 waves. However, this time there have been a few little revisions just to give it a bit of difference to what we've seen before. If you picked up the previous figure, you know what to expect. The sculpt, it's a lovely sharp sculpt that looks just like how Davros looks in the new series. Great head sculpt, great sculpt on the tunic, and all the controls on his chair look wonderful. Where this figure differs from the original is in the paint apps. The silver is a much more silver, if that makes any sense, which is far more similar to the recent Dalek figures that we've been seeing from B&M. And also, by just wheeling forward, the head sculpt has been painted a different shade of brown, just to make him look that little bit older, that little more ancient, which he looks like in The Magician's Apprentice and The Witches Familiar. Turning to articulation, you know what to expect with this figure. You've got a swivel at the head, a bit of movement in the shoulder, a swivel at the bicep, articulation at the elbow, and a swivel at the wrist. And then he's on 3 wheels like any other Dalek. Doing a quick comparison with the previous figure, you can really see how much the new silver pops. in comparison to the old one, and what a difference there is to the paint applications on the face. And although the Doctor is a new variant, I thought it'd be a neat idea to look at the previous hoodie t-shirt combination of the 12th Doctor, which was the figure seen in The Girl Who Died. And you can see that there are several changes, like the t-shirt, the hoodie, and even the jacket is a much darker blue. And also the trousers have been painted differently. I much prefer the trousers on the new B&M version, as it looks a lot neater and just a lot tidier on the shelf. So there we are, guys. There is my review of the newly released 12th Doctor and Davros from The Witcher's Familiar. It's an absolutely brilliant set of two already brilliant figures which have been given a nice revision to give them a bit of variation to their previous counterparts. And if you see it in B&M stores, I would highly recommend picking it up, as it's two figures from a great story. So there's my review, guys. Hope you liked it. If you have, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you again for another Doctor Who action figure review, which will be the Coal Hill School set. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.